Hey there, this is Erica Gum, contributing editor for Better Homes and Gardens, Scrapbooks, etc., and I'd like to welcome you to my workshop, Little Book of Techniques. I am so excited you decided to join me today, and I have a lot of really fun things to share with you. The project we will be making is a 6x6 mini book, and I'll show you how to do 8 different techniques that will get you started on your way to filling it up. Some of these techniques are ones that I use frequently on my scrapbook pages, and some of them are new ones that I've been experimenting a lot with lately. In addition to the book, I'll share with you some scrapbook layouts and altered book pages to show you how to utilize the techniques from this workshop for your very own projects. The third technique we'll be working on is one of my all-time favorites. It's a rub-on resist background, and it uses rub-ons and dye ink. The characteristics of this resist technique is totally unique, and it produces one-of-a-kind effects all on its own. Gather your rub-ons and a rub-on applicator and a scrap piece of cardstock or a tag. You'll want to use light-colored heavyweight cardstock for this technique because it will give the best results. All you need to do for this step is apply your rub-ons to your cardstock or your tag, making sure that they are well adhered. Now you need your ink applicator and some dye. If you don't have any dye, you can mix re-inkers with water, or you can rub over your cardstock or tag with a juicy dye-based ink pad, but the results will be slightly different. To get the best effect, you want to apply the dye to the ink applicator and then wipe it over your background. While the dye is still wet, you want to use a paper towel and remove any excess from the rub-ons. If the dye dries before it's wiped off, then dampen the paper towel with a little water to remove it. Here's an example of the technique put to use on an 8.5 by 11 scrapbook page. To create the background of this layout, I took some leftover black paint and applied it to the right side of the page with a paintbrush. Then I used a pencil eraser as a stamp to create the dots. Next, I took a sheet of half-used white date rub-ons and applied them to the entire background. Because I was using leftover supplies from another project, this background sat like this for quite some time. Then, when my husband's birthday rolled around and I took a picture of him with his birthday cake that I made, I just knew that that background would be perfect to make a scrapbook page from. At this point, all I needed to do was add some color to the background, and it was easily accomplished with some dye. For the super cool two-toned effect, all I did was apply 2 colors of dye to the background and mix them while they are still wet, and you know what? I'm totally thrilled with the way this page turned out.